So the final race in this instalment for now, and we take a look at the X30 Juniors. Lining up on the front row of the grid, it's Sam Shaw, and alongside him, he's got Darrell Taylor. Rowrell winner and championship leader Luke Watts starts in 5th. So without further ado, the sun is shining, it's time to go racing. Here's Jake.
Sam Shaw and Darrell Taylor on the front row of the starting grid here at Whilton Mill. This needs to be a clean start. We're away and up into Oblivion and through Crook. Are they all just about going to get through? It's a tight squeeze, but yes, that is a beautiful start. So hard to get right as they come up Fine Lady and Manuel's Bank into Christmas Corner. Sam Shaw maintaining his lead. And as they come into the very tight Ashby right-hander, they have got to stay focused here. It's so easy to make a mistake. That is as good a start at Whilton Mill as you're ever going to get in Junior X30. Sam Shaw and Darrell Taylor at the front of the Junior X30 grid from Harry Junior Burgoyne and Harvey Ryby. It's going to be an interesting battle as Luke Watts already starts to charge up behind Harry Junior Burgoyne. And the race is well underway as the battle rages here at Whilton Mill. And that's a big lunge on the inside of Darrell Taylor from Burgoyne. I think Burgoyne's made it stick into Ashby. And that is a bold lunge, but it's worked beautifully as in behind Douglas Bolger, we've got Rashan Chigarimbo trying to work his magic. So Chigarimbo and Bolger having a very exciting tussle already as Sam Shaw heads the field early doors in front of Darrell Taylor initially, but now it's Harry Junior Burgoyne. So Harry Junior Burgoyne having worked his way through. Luke Watts is still there in 3rd, and Chigarimbo makes the move on Bolger. Gets past, no problem at all. And it looks as though Watts has got through on Darrell Taylor, and that's a spin further back. That is Alex Moody. So Alex Moody has had a problem there in the 88. Unfortunate for him as he has gone around. And that's another big lunge on the inside as Taylor goes for Watts, and they both drift out wide. Goodness me, Watts' camera position's actually been moved as a result of that little tussle. Dear oh dear, it got close between them. Wow, very exciting stuff between the leaders as now Harry Junior Burgoyne tightens up behind Sam Shaw, who is still controlling the pace for the moment. You've got to say, Harry Junior Burgoyne's been one of the standout performers in Junior X30 over the last few months. Still new to the category, fresh out of the lower categories. And this is the move on the inside as we go on board with Kyan Gohill. And this is side by side up in front, Josh Patterson going wheel to wheel with the 12 of Alicia Bradshaw. Bradshaw trying to hold on, there's nothing doing. Patterson gets through, Gohill tries to get through as well. Can't quite make it happen. So across the line, Shaw and Burgoyne. Sam Shaw, well versed in Junior X30 these days. Harry Junior Burgoyne is still very much the new boy to the class, but boy is he putting on a show. And up the inside into Christmas, he is leading. Great performance from Harry Junior Burgoyne. And he is in command now as they come through Ashby and up towards Parker and Chapman. On board with Rashan Chigarimbo as he now tries to close up on his next attacker. That is Christian Brooks, who is up in front. Maybe he can make this move happen. Fascinated to see how the drivers are working on. Oh, a big tank slapper from Christian Brooks into Oblivion. He was very lucky that he didn't end up there. That was a big move, and now here's another one on the inside as Rashan Chigarimbo makes his own lunge. Great overtaking moves as the field continues to dice around this Whilton Mill circuit. And that is another bold lunge on the inside, and that is Watts trying to make up more places. But Burgoyne is out in front of Shaw. On board with Luke Watts, that is Harvey Ryby in front of us. Ryby doing a fantastic job these days in Junior X30. He is quickly becoming a regular front runner. He's done it the hard way, having to do the hard slog of running in the midfield over the last couple of seasons. Now he's at the front, and he deserves to be there as the drivers continue to charge forward. Now this is Bolger having a nice little battle again with Chigarimbo. Can he get through? Well, that was fairly textbook. He didn't wait around for that one. Very nicely handled. So a nice little battle between those two. Short-lived, but certainly easy enough to make the move happen. As the field continue on their way around, this is going to be pretty intense, exciting stuff. We're on board with Ellis Portier for Piers Sexton Racing. Now trying to close up on the 59 up in front. Now that is, of course, the very talented Oscar Joyce, who's had a tricky weekend so far, but is still there or thereabouts. Burgoyne runs wide, up at Crook. As they come up Manuel's Bank and Fine Lady, this is Shaw on the inside, and he's going to bring Taylor with him. Daryl Taylor gets through in a second in the same breath. But Burgoyne's not done. In fact, Daryl Taylor's making his bid for the lead now. He gets through up into Ashby. Nice bit of overtaking. There's always drama aplenty at Whilton Mill, and the Junior X30s are adding their own flavour and zest to it. Out onto the main straight once again. Daryl Taylor in front of Sam Shaw and Harry Junior Burgoyne. Pushing out of the first corner. Storming down Manuel's Bank. And up towards Christmas. Here's Chigarimbo. Still battling away with Luke Watts. Still trying to catch up to the 3 drivers in front. And still hoping that there's going to be a race victory to battle for when they get there. But now Chigarimbo trying his best on Watts. Watts holding him at the line. There was nothing in that. He squeezes in just enough to hold on to the place. Great bit of kart control as they continue to charge their way forward. The 92 still pushing away there. And up the inside line. This is going to be fascinating stuff from the competitors as they continue to charge forward. So they still boldly run round the course. They continue on. Now this is Burgoyne in front of Sam Shaw. They come over the line into the first corner. Out of Oblivion into Crook. Up Fine Lady and then along Manuel's Bank into Christmas, and Burgoyne still hanging it out in front of Shaw, but Daryl Taylor well and truly has the advantage up front. Back on board with Ellis Bouchier. That's Sam Baker in front of us. A stationary yellow flag is there on the circuit. Not entirely sure what that would be for. Whoops, as Chigarimbo loses out to Watts. And Watts is going to try and hold on to it, but Chigarimbo gets him straight back again. Nice bit of kart control. Now the man in 4th position is making a bit of a bit. Oh, and that's one of the Mad Crocs. That's Olivier Algieri. So I'm afraid that is all very badly wrong indeed, as Olivier Algieri is now out of the race. That's unfortunate. He's had a very unlucky start to the season. Now Kanato Lee is in front of us as he battles away with Baker. Baker makes his move on the inside line, and so do we. So Baker gets through, Bourchier gets through, and Kanato Lee, the young Japanese driver, is wondering what on earth hit him. Rashan Chigarimbo is at the back of this queue. He sets the fastest lap, so he'll get the Profit FX trophy. This is Ellis Bouchier making his bid on Sam Baker. Comes through nicely. That was a perfect textbook overtaking opportunity. But the top 4 are absolutely bolted together. This is going to be the move on the inside. Sam Shaw and Chigarimbo get through on Harry Junior Burgoyne. And now Chigarimbo's making his bid for second on Sam Shaw. He gets through. Burgoyne's got space to get through. Past one, maybe even both of them. No, he gets squeezed out. And so Chigarimbo and Shaw both managed to take the place away. Absolutely astonishing racecraft. As into the final lap goes Daryl Taylor, and he's dropped them. He's absolutely stormed away. And this is a bold lunge. Well, this is definitely going to make up for some of his previous losses through the years. Daryl Taylor has been a very unlucky driver in the past, but now he's made his own luck. Chigarimbo in second, trying to hang on from Shaw and Burgoyne. They're going to be absolutely locking horns as they come through the final turn, but Daryl Taylor takes it, and it's Chigarimbo in a fantastic second from Shaw and Burgoyne. Douglas Bolger catches them up to 5th place. Then Harvey Ryby in 6th from Luke Watts, Christian Brooks, with Zach Ripley and Charlie Rippin rounding up the top 10. Magic!
Well, X30 Juniors delivering the goods there, and the man that kept a cool head fighting off all those who were challenging from behind was Daryl Taylor. 2nd place on the grid, 1st place at the finish, and here's what he had to say when I caught up with him at the end.
Yeah, I'm thrilled. It's just amazing. It was a bit scrappy at the start, but I managed to put it in. It's pretty much job done. I looked back on the last lap, saw I'd have a bit of a gap, so all I had to do is keep calm and drive it to the flag.
It was a pretty interesting race, seeing as we started so far back. So I knew I had to make my way up to try to get a shot at podium finish.